Hi everyone. So today I thought I would show you what Tim is taking on our trip to Christmas markets. He is taking a suitcase, and actually I'm taking a suitcase as well. Basically, we decided to pay to have suitcases because there just wouldn't have been room for him to have any clothing with taking his camera. And also this way we've got tripod in here. So yeah. So the bag is a Concord bag, Concourse. Sorry, not Concord. I'm pretty sure it came from Target in the States. Um, I kind of feel like it belonged to a family member, like my mom or my aunt, maybe. And then it wound up here. Either mom brought it and then didn't take it home with her, or maybe Tim or I used it on a trip to come home with. I don't remember. I just know we wound up with this suitcase, and I don't think it was originally ours. Or maybe we did buy it for Tim to take anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, he's got a suitcase, and this is his suitcase that he uses every time we travel because it is the carry-on, approved size. So it has this top pocket here, and since he's not taking a backpack with him on this trip, this has all his stuff that he needs access to immediately. So there is a box of travel calm. There is a face mask. That There is his liquid bag, which his liquid bag is very empty because basically we plan on buying some liquid stuff while we're there, and I needed I needed a mostly empty liquid bag. So yeah, his is the mostly empty liquid bag. So all he has is our toothpaste that we'll be sharing, the big bottle of Febreze that we'll both be using, his aftershave, which I'm hoping that's enough aftershave for a couple of days. Maybe not. Some aftershave, some Gaviscons, and some milk packets, milk sticks, basically, so that way if he wants a cup of tea when we get to our flat and we've not grocery shopped yet, he's got milk for that because I drink my tea black, but Tim does not. And then the other things in this front are just stuff so that he has easy, accessible, I can't speak, so that his warm stuff is easily accessible. So I've got his gloves in here and a little neck warmer, and then his hat will be in here too. Well, I mean, he might wear his hat, but he can shove it in there once we get on the plane to keep it to keep it together. So now I'm going to open the bag and stuff's going to fall out. So in this top pocket here, I have his slippers. He has the same style slippers that I have that I got at Lidl for super cheap. They are very warm. They're like felt or wool. I'm not sure which. Does it say what they're made out of? That would be helpful. No, it does not say what they're made out of. It just... Also, the sizing is weird because a UK 11 is not a US 11, but whatever. So they're either made out of felt or wool. I mean, the price that they were, it's probably felt. I can't imagine they would sell wool that cheap. But anyway, they're like traditional house shoe style slippers. And they're great. So, and that's going to be fun to reclip later. So on top here, I have Tim's extra shirt. He wanted an extra shirt, and I wound up, first I had it in my bag, and then I thought, you know what? I bet I can fit that in his bag. So I fit that in on the top, nice and easy. He's got an empty space right here, which is where his chargers are going to go in his charger bag. Because obviously I can't pack his chargers because he's still using them. He doesn't have spare cable. I mean, he might have spare cables, but, he usually takes his spare cables with him to work in case he needs to charge his phone and stuff at work. So I can't really pack his spare cables right now. So those will be a last minute thing to be put in, but there's plenty of space right here for them. So that's all that matters. He's got a bag of tea. So this is just regular Tetley tea. The bag is a silicone reusable like food grade bag that I picked up in Tiger in a 2-pack. I've got the smaller one in my bag with some Earl Grey, and then this is, as I said, regular Tetley tea, just so we don't have to buy tea as soon as we get there. And honestly, we just rather travel with our tea. It makes sense for us. So then this is what's kind of like the bag looks like now. So he's got his plug for the European plug on the back, and then one UK plug, and then 2 USB plugs. He's got that along. This is a Gonex fold-out rucksack, which we're taking along for him to use as a day rucksack. because he doesn't have one because he's got his camera bag on him. And he might want a bag to put things in, you know, like if he wants to put his extra layers in case he wants to take, in case he gets hot and takes them off, or like he wants to like put his gloves and his hat or whatever in here. He can put like his water bottle and whatever in there. So we've got that for him. And then this is his clothing. So this packing cube has 3 pairs of boxers. Oops, I've dropped some coffee. That's fine. It's got 3 pairs of boxers. It has a pajama t-shirt, pajama pants, thermal bottoms, a thermal top, and then and then a thin but warm extra jumper that he can layer his 2 jumpers together, because he'll be wearing a jumper on the plane as well. So he can layer his jumpers together the same way that I can. So he's got all of that in this cube. And then this one has his socks. I actually shoved a bunch of other stuff in here. So his toothbrush is stuck in here with his socks. Some earplugs are in here, and his razor is in here just because it fit. So I've got that in there. And then the front pocket I just stuffed full of face masks because, again, we need face masks in Germany on public transportation. So I've got a bunch for him. There, as I say, he's got the one readily available, and then the rest are in here. This is his wet bag that has his Turkish towel and a face cloth in. So basically, because there was room for our towels, we were taking our towels because we like having a full-size towel when we travel. So we travel with our towels. There is a whole bunch of these scattered in the bag. They are coffee bags from Taylor's of Harrogate. Just because we I didn't want to buy a big bag of coffee grounds for the coffee maker because we're only there for a long weekend, and it feels wasteful to buy like a big bag. And also I didn't want to pack loose coffee grounds either, because like if the bag leaked or got a hole in it, then there'd be coffee everywhere. So we're just taking these along instead. They're really good. We like these. We use these a lot at home, and it's just easy, and then we can leave behind whatever is left over. Next we've got his tripod. So this is from Hama. I got it off of Amazon. It is 41 centimeters long, so it is the perfect size to fit into a carry-on suitcase, but it's also strong. It's got thick legs. The legs are this thick, as you can like see from the way I'm pinching it. So they're really sturdy, and it can hold up to 2.5 kilos. So we've tested it with both his regular lens and his bigger lens, and it's perfectly stable. So really happy with that. He also has our extension lead. I wasn't really sure if I was going to take this or not, but there was space for it, so I put it in here, and it has 2 more plugs, and then there's 3 USBs plus a USB-C port. Again, I wasn't really sure if I was going to take this or not because we don't technically need it. It's just one of those things that it's nice to have the extra plugs. And also Tim needs a USB-C to charge his iPad anyway. So it makes sense that that he would have this along, that we would have this along. And then also usually what we do is we can then plug this in like out in the like living room area, where then we can use our tablets and watch movies and stuff on our tablets out there, but not have to like move the whole entire converter plug, just the tablet chargers. So yeah, so I'm taking that along. May or may not pull that out on the last minute. It depends. Probably going to keep it in there. And then under here, I just have his deodorant. So he's got a solid deodorant because not liquid. And then he has a soap dish, and the soap dish has, it's a, I think it's L'Oreal, like men's excellence or barbershop or something, I can't remember, but it is a like a 4-in-1 or 5-in-1 or something like that. Like it's shampoo, it's body wash, it's face wash, it's shaving soap. I mean, that's only 4. I don't know what the 5th is. I'm not sure. Anyway, so he's got that in there with a soap saver like I have as well. Again, because it's not liquid. Yep, that's pretty much everything that Tim is taking. He's got a lot less stuff. Well, I say less stuff than me, but not really. It's just that I have a lot of little things, whereas he doesn't have as much like little junk. And of course, most of his little stuff is all in his camera bag, and it's all like camera related because it's like lenses and batteries and release cables and cleaning thingies and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so that is Tim's entire suitcase for Christmas markets. Thanks for watching. Bye.